The Learning Support Program offers online resources. And if you'd like a link to these websites, these are colored pieces of paper right outside the door. And if you take any one of these sheets, on the bottom are a list of all the websites I'm about to talk about. The first one is Total Access Literacy, which has many of the school's subscriptions and free resources, such as vocabulary.com, which has a list of 100 words that every middle schooler should know. Also, whatever book you're reading in middle or high school, you can type it in, and most likely it's going to give you an engaging format to learn the most difficult vocabulary words on those lists. There's a variety of resources in Total Access Literacy to take advantage of. So when your students realize their strengths and their weaknesses, this is one of the places they can go. Total Access Study Skills, which is the subject of a course that I'm teaching once a week with grades 7 and 8 right now. There are links to videos about brain power. So if your children are in 7 or 8, ask them about some of what they've learned about brain power, time management, effective study habits, or the video we saw a few minutes ago, the relationship between sleep and memory. All of these things are so interesting, and it's interesting for the kids to know and for you to discuss these concepts around the dinner table. Total Access Approaches to Learning. Links and short videos about concepts like communication skills, social and collaboration skills, thinking transfer skills, how to take what you learn from your short to your long-term memory. Additional resources that we have online for your students as part of our Learning Support Program. And finally, Total Access Learning Solutions. It includes links and videos to topics such as strategies to use at home with your children, signs and symptoms of common learning disabilities, how best to praise your child's effort, an excellent research video by Carol Dweck called Praise 101 on this particular website. Since last year, we've been measuring academic performance of your children twice a year, and you've probably been getting those reports. And the students have been able to see them, you've been able to see them, the teachers have been able to see them, providing the results about the students' strengths and weaknesses. It's better that we know this now before they start applying for their college, through their college exams. So the sooner we start identifying those weaknesses, the sooner we can take advantage of the resources that Learning Support has to offer. And the students can attend the Learning Lab whether during the day or after school at the homework club, take advantage of the online resources, or go to their specific teachers for help. The Learning Support team also uses action plans. Action plans are an agreement between the student, the parents, and the teachers to focus on specific academic challenges. We also have individual plans. Individual plans are designed for students with identified learning disabilities, such as those that would be identified through testing from a psychologist. The individual plan provides needed supports and accommodations in the classroom for the students. So as they progress, they might need extended time. They might need a small group environment. They might need one-on-one attention in an area. And when they take their, later on, PSAT, SAT, ACT college entrance exams, you would need that diagnosis well ahead of time and an individual plan for them to be able to approve extended time on those college entrance exams. That's my voicemail. You could probably just type in John or John Van Plantinga, that's my name, on your voicemail. I'm available anytime to discuss your child's performance, resources to help them reach their fullest potential. So the Learning Lab Enrichment Center, room 344. We also have the adjacent room that we use when students need additional space, an open door policy, all day, every day. We have 6 computers with internet access. We have the online resources and additional resources. We have the homework club, every day from 3:30 to 4:30. So please encourage your children to take advantage of this. If we actually wrote an action plan for them, we would require them to come in on specific days. If you simply talk to me or talk to them, you can ask them to set up regularly scheduled days for them, and we'll make sure we save a spot. It's a place for them to collaborate rather than to go home after dinner when they're tired, when the house is quiet, and then crack the book to their homework and get to bed at that late hour. Let's get them proactively starting their work ahead of time in a collaborative environment where they can seek help if they need it, so that they can have those evening hours for the much needed rest. So I invite you and your children to take advantage of this valuable resource. Thank you.